I'm so happy to be here today. We are going to talk to my friend Iván. He's an amazing guy who create, unbelievable concept houses in Granada, Nicaragua. Thank you, Iván. Thank you very much for this.
No problem.
And this. Today we don't have coffee because Iván said, no, Carlos, I don't need coffee. Too much energy. So Iván is always running. And I can tell why. Because he creates something, I will say, unique in Granada. And when I walk through the property, you will see the video and you will say, wow, is kind of a eclectic concept. It's like a huge combination of different elements, color, texture, and of course, design. How will you describe this place? How will you describe this property?
So, before I say anything, actually, it's not about me. There is two of us. There is Johe Mark as well.
Exactly.
We do everything together, and he has like a little bit more of a creative thing, and I have more of a seeing how it fits thing.
So Johe Mark is his partner. So this is
in Travel, the hotel.
It's a combination of two minds.
Absolutely, it's a complete combination.
Hello, Johe Mark.
Yeah, we came up with the idea to do something because travel was so successful. We came up with the idea to do something that was a little bit more eclectic in the entire property. So I really don't want to do like the cookie cutter houses where every house is the same. We wanted to do something different that has like different influences. And this house in particular is something that we have never done because it's something that is like more on the modern side. It's a mid-century modern architecture.
Yes.
But that has extremely strong tropical feeling in it, as you can probably tell.
Yeah.
There is greenery and gardens everywhere. And that's the main part of the house, is the gardens that are included in the house. And that's why we were able to do that mid-century modern thing, because we adapted to the outdoor living, which is exactly what we do.
Yeah, like the pool and the spot where you have that beautiful bed, which is made of teak wood.
Everything we design is based on outdoor living. Everything that we do is outdoor, besides the bedroom, but the living room is outdoor, the dining room is outdoor.
Yeah.
Everything is outdoor.
People were asking, Carlos, do you name your houses in Granada? Because, 20 years ago, I've been doing real estate in Granada,
Yeah.
And then, people name our houses all the time. This is Casa Clarita, this is Casa Luz, and this is Casa Tropical. Yeah. And now you can understand why you call it Casa Tropical, because you want to bring the tropical indoor
exactly
in the house.
Exactly, because the people that come down here, like a lot of people come from northern United States, from Canada, from like Europe, so they don't have that option to live all year long in an outdoor space.
Yes.
They use their garden 3 months of the year, they use their veranda the 4 months of the year, but they don't have all year long outdoor living. And people are always asking about how about the mosquitoes and something. There is no more than anywhere else. Once you have good fans everywhere, you're good for everything.
Perfect. Another thing, I can see the difference between this home, Casa Tropical and Toledana, and the two first one. Yeah. And I know you have under construction other ones right now sold already, so you have the chance to make a reservation for this one. Is you saying this is the first time we're using wood? Most of the wood that you're using, I can tell that the same wood you use on the bed is also the one at the terrace, which is below the main suite. Yeah. That is also teak wood.
So teak, all the wood besides this, because obviously there is no teak of this size at all.
Yeah.
But everything else that is here, the walls and stuff, it's all teak. The doors are all heavy teak. Everything has been out of teak. Even the catwalk that doesn't look like wood, but it's actually teak wood.
Oh yeah, because
all of it is painted
in black. Exactly. At night, how you will describe this house at night? I can tell you put a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's what you were expecting to make it look like, right? At
Because-
night is a different ambiance.
It's completely different. You have a different feeling when you walk in at night. And first of all, like all the houses that we do, we make sure that we would live in there. So if there is something that does not go with our way of living, we change it.
Yeah.
So there is like I think 30 or 40 lights of
Wow.
lights
Easy.
that are all over the places in
Yeah.
order to give like all these like pointed points of interest in all the different plants, because all the plants are they are the stars of this house. And then the pool has this fantastic like a corner side with a bench where you at night you sit with like a water meat chest, and you can have your cocktail or your beer or your glass of water.
Yeah, that's just your spot to relax,
Yeah.
and then you can go to the next section and you can swim and do some laps.
And right next door there is like the living room. So we always work that in the house that people can be in any spots of any point of interest, that they can talk to each other. Like from here, from the pool to the kitchen, from the kitchen to the living room, from the living room to the dining room, and then back to the pool beds. People can communicate, and that's why our houses are so social.
And it's in the middle. And I like the fact that you have the pool, which is also not the thing that is under the sun. People always ask me, Carlos, how is to keep, some places they need to heat the water from the swimming pool, but you don't have to do it here because it's so wide and open. So the sun goes straight to the water, and that's going to keep the water warm.
And it's tiled
all the time.
And the tiles bring out the reflection of the heat.
Yes,
so you
that's a good idea.
You don't need to heat your pools here. It's like it's very rare that I've seen it in Nicaragua.
No, no, very. Although, if the water is indoor and you don't leave any space, then it's gonna be cold.
It can get cold.
Well, I have one. I made a house. One of my friends did a house, and he put a little dipping pool, and he forgot a few more meters of open. Man, it's cold.
It's cold.
But this one is a different story.
Yeah, because
completely.
This in the summer gets like a lot.
Oh yes.
A lot of.
Another question is, it's people coming from other countries. They're used to have everything that runs the house in the standard concept. You definitely apply that into every home you have done.
Yeah.
So our customers potentially can say, Carlos, everything is in there? Yes. You're gonna provide a full information, blueprints and everything, whatever the customers needs to know about the house when they buy it. And they can make a deposit and say, okay, we're ready to buy the property, and wire money to any account in Nicaragua. That's not difficult. So guys, that's another question. People, when you're not in the country, asking questions, how can you purchase a house in the country and a house? So you are an example. You came from Italy or France or New York, and then you bought a house, and you bought many other land. So you wire
and
everything.
Yeah, you can do it. You can legally buy like a land. You can legally buy a house.
Yes.
Everything like you would do in any other
country.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're interested to learn more about Casa Tropical, Iván is going to be available, and anytime you need more questions about what else do you need to know before to say, Carlos, that's the house I'm looking for. Also, rental, these houses are so nicely done, and the location is so convenient.
Yeah,
for customers.
2 blocks away from
the main street. So it's also a good rental units for high-end customers, especially looking that kind of quality and service. And definitely
it's not allowed to do events or anything like this, but as rental, the other owners like occasionally rent their houses as well, some more, some less, and it's a good income when you don't use the house.
Exactly, and I'm glad to hear that. So you have some policies about keeping the privacy and to be sure that people are not doing crazy business, parties, noise.
There's not allowed parties, no allowed events.
Perfect.
And stuff. Of course, the owners can do their own event with like a previous, telling us ahead, so we can let everybody know there's going to be an event. But that's the owners that can do that. It's a residential, private, secure neighborhood. It's not a party house.
No.
Like a frat house neighborhood. It's not like that. But it's first of all residential, and then of course it's an income.
Definitely, the house is given a great potential for, even if you come to the city for just vacation, if you have a wedding or you want to have a special family reunion. I mean, everything is so private and easy to walk to the main street.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much, Ivan.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
My pleasure. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to learn more about Casa Tropical, here's my telephone number and my email. And we're going to tell you how you can make a reservation today. And if you want to see the house, you can send me a text or email and we can organize the day so Ivan can prepare the house for you and see why Casa Tropical is definitely a unique concept. I hope to see this video very entertained and learn a lot what's going on in Granada today. So thank you very much and we want to see you at the next adventure. Hola!